Okay, so I get this question all the time. How do you get started with content creation? And my answer is always just start. But I'm realizing they're asking the wrong question. If you want to know how to become a paid content creator, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Whitney, digital content creator and social media consultant, and I teach you how to turn content creation into a business. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and join the fun. The creator economy is growing this year. Brands are predicted to spend $19 billion with a B. $19 billion on content creators this year. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to get in on it. Okay, but wait, I get it. What if you don't have an audience? What if you're just getting started? What if you don't have that community yet? While you're building, you can still get paid. Here's the fastest route to becoming a paid content creator. Number one, I want you to pick an industry. This is called your niche. Niche is just the category or the theme of whatever you want to post about. For example, you have beauty, self-care, fashion, tech, gaming, whatever you're into. And if you're having a hard time determining your industry, I always like to tell my clients to ask themselves these questions. What am I naturally good at? What can I easily talk about? What comes easy to me but other people kind of struggle with it? The second question is, are there any new things I can learn and bring people along the journey with me? And we've seen it. So many people are documenting their journey with content creation, are documenting their journey with learning how to do their makeup, or breaking into the tech industry. So whatever new thing you want to try, document it, bring us along the journey, and that's how you discover your niche. And then the last question is, if you got a $10,000 brand deal from your dream brand, what brand would that be? That'll help you determine what industry or what niche you should start creating content in if you don't already know. So once you've decided on your lane, you're gonna start creating content around it. And it may suck at first because no one's above being cringy to start, okay? I ain't even gonna insert any of my cringy videos because I don't wanna do that to myself. But you know how when you're growing your hair out and you kind of have to go through this ugly phase before it gets like good? Same thing with content. You gotta start. You have to decide that I'm starting. Once you start, you just have to commit that every video you're going to actively try to get better. This is called practice. The more you practice, I promise you it will get better. The best practice is to do a fake brand deal. These are called mock brand deals. That just means you find a product that you already love or you want to try and you just create content around it. This is going to give you practice, post it, tag the brands. Not only does this introduce yourself to the brand, but it also starts the relationship. You can also start your media kit and start building your portfolio. Remember, the goal is to just get better every time. All right, so next you can do two things, okay? So let's recap. Let's recap really quick. So we have our industry, we have our niche, we have what we want to create content about. And then number two is to start creating content. I know it's going to be a little cringy at first, but it's okay. Our goal is to practice and get better and build our media kit. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you are going to apply to influencer platforms. But before you say, well, I don't have a large following, it's okay. Because according to the Influencer Marketing Benchmark Report, brands prefer nano and micro influencers over mega influencers. So that means that if you have anywhere between 1,000 followers to 10,000 followers, that's considered a nano influencer and brands want to work with you. If you have anywhere between 10,000 and 100,000 followers, that's considered a micro influencers and brands want to work with you too. So it doesn't matter the follower size, and I will talk about that in another video. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so you're gonna apply to influencer platforms. I have a free list of my favorite creator platforms in the description box. It's free, go ahead and grab it. And then once you create accounts, you'll start getting like invites to UGC and influencer opportunities. I want you to apply for these. And then the last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start pitching yourself to brands. So brands are looking for content creators and influencers nonstop. Just think about all the content that they have to post on their social media pages, and trust me, they're not doing it themselves. They're hiring people. So reach out, say hi, show them your work. Some may say you don't have enough experience, and that's okay. Some may say, well, we don't have the budget at the time, here's a free product, and that's okay too. Because if you're just starting out and you don't have any skin in the game, then use this opportunity to really build that relationship with the brand and get some more practice in. If you follow this route, I guarantee you will eventually start getting paid to create. Now, if you want to know the winning format I use to nail my creative concepts and pitches, then you'll want to grab Position and Pitch. It's just a comprehensive guide to pitching to brands. When I first started out, I had no idea what to say, who to send the pitch to, what to do after I sent the pitch. Child, I didn't even know what brands to pitch to. But I break that all down in Position and Pitch. I'll drop a link in the description box. Okay, so next we're going to talk about which brands to actually pitch to, because where the money resides is how you actually get paid. Let me explain. So I like to categorize brands into 3 groups. I have dream brands, ally brands, and starter brands. Okay, dream brands. These are the big household brands that everyone would love to work with. Think Target, Disney, Lexus, Pottery Barn. The thing about these brands is that they are massive. So they probably receive tons of inquiries to partner, or they have a team of people managing their partnerships. The Influencer Marketing Benchmark Report did state that 15% of brands have a $500,000 or more marketing budget, which really blew my mind because I was like, one brand has $500,000 to give to content creators? Like, if that doesn't inspire you to get started, I don't know. So they do have the flexibility to work with whoever they want to, but they still need content. So pitching your services and not necessarily your following is also an option here. The next group of brands, I like to refer to them as the ally brands. This is the sweet spot. In my opinion, this is where the money resides. These are small and mid-sized brands that are competitive. Think smaller, newer, maybe like 3, 5 years old. You could even think local brands. They're looking to spread awareness or increase sales, or at the very least, they're just looking to have content to post on their own social media. I love this group because they know they need content creators, big or small. Lastly, the last group is called the starter brand. So these are brands that just truly don't have the budget yet. I like to call these like the garage brands. You remember how Amazon started off in its garage? Well, these brands are probably most likely working out of their garage right now. They likely just haven't grown to a place to be able to invest in influencer marketing yet. So they probably only are able to offer products or gifts in hopes of just being able to get some exposure. Starter brands are not to be confused with large brands who claim not to have a budget. Those brands can go to hell. But I want you to consider working with starter brands for practice and to build your creator resume, because you never know where that starter brand may end up. I like to think of the Beast Blender. I know y'all have seen it. Well, the Beast Blender is not a old brand. It's fairly new, and they just recently grown to this popularity, but they started off as a starter brand. And that is the fastest route to becoming a paid content creator. Pick an industry, start creating content, put yourself out there. If you want more content just like this, then hit the like button. That lets me know that you like what you see and I can continue on this journey, but I will catch y'all on the next video.